Hey Pisces, it's Amber here, Persephone's Journey Tarot. Welcome to your reading, your love reading for November 2019. It is a how does he or she feel about me spread, so it's good for singles, it's good for cross watchers, it's good for couples. So it's kind of an all-in-one reading. I might actually start to rename it the all-in-one reading. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, this reading is for you if you have your Sun, Moon, Venus, Descendant or Ascendant in Pisces, and also if your ruling planet is in Pisces. You may find a lot of Pisces information resonates quite a lot with you, especially if like it's a Venus in Pisces or a Mars in Pisces. You know, they're quite related to relationships, or even your, you know, yeah. Yeah, you could, and like say for instance that you had, you know, you were a Libra and you had your Venus in Pisces, or you were an Aries and had your Mars in Pisces. You may find that Pisces readings really resonate, but generally speaking, if your ruling planet is in Pisces, you'll probably find something resonates. So yes, what else was I going to say? Yes, please do visit my lovely website to go and grab your own personal set of postcards. This is the Pisces one. It's such a beautiful teal color, very unique, very pretty picture. I'm sure that if you received this in the post, you'd be very happy to have received it. It's a lovely card. It's unique. It's an opportunity here to write your own description or greeting or congratulations or whatever. You can buy them as a pack of 12. So for every month of the year, you've got a card to give to your friends on their birthday. You'll never be caught out. Yeah, and otherwise, there's lots of other great items on the website that I'm sure you're going to love. So please do head over there, see what's there. You can also book readings there as well. So yes, I've talked for long enough. Thank you so much for holding on. All right, so I can see the Ten of Swords here, but with the Ten of Swords here, I'm actually seeing a brand new beginning for you. I'm seeing a brand new dawn for you. That's what I'm seeing here. And we've got the Page of Rods as well under here, and the Strength card. So what it's saying to me is that this month may feel like a bit of an uphill struggle, or that you're on the last leg of your journey. And that's how the Ten of Swords can feel sometimes. Sometimes it can be that you've almost overcome some sort of mental block, mental challenge, difficult time in your life, a feeling of defeat, maybe a feeling of betrayal, but definitely a time where you may have felt powerless, and maybe even a bit destroyed. You know, someone just kind of destroyed your ego, or something destroyed your ego, or maybe you destroyed your own ego. You know, we all do. Sometimes beat ourselves up too much, so or else we harden ourselves. But either way, there's definitely an ending here, and the Ten of Swords to me, especially coupled with the Page of Rods, tells me that you're actually on a new path. So the very last leg of the journey that you're on to your new path is actually where you're going to be gathering lots of information, learning lots of new things. You may need to meet other people that have already been through it. You know, really kind of gather information, talk to people, lots of messages. Traveling might also be a good idea at this time. Traveling to somewhere new to kind of get a new perspective on things, to get a new feel for life, to expand your horizons, basically. So I think you're at the last stage of that this month. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. So again, clarity of mind, getting the answers that you need, thinking with your head and not your heart. In a balance, seeking justice at this time. Could also be that there's a Gemini in your life at the moment that you're quite focused on, or maybe an Aquarius or Libra. Yes, but these two cards coupled together will tell me that it may be a Gemini, although it could be an Aquarius with this card. Yeah. All right, so what's motivating you this month is change. So yeah, we are looking at change here. There could be a back and forth inside of you, especially in your mind, within you. Again, this is about physically learning new experiences with the Two of Wands. It could be like really putting yourself in a new place. So if you didn't go out a lot before, you would go out a lot now and really kind of get a feel for what it's like to be out a lot, or socializing with lots of new people that you haven't met before, rather than just your usual friends and family. Or but this is about change, but it's about having one foot in and one foot out. So like really kind of dabbling with the idea of change, but yet not quite wanting to let go of maybe a certain comfort that you have, or comfort zone that you were in. So it's definitely a time of transition, lessons being learned, but also expansion and new opportunities. I feel like mentally you're expanding a lot. And the Queen of Swords would say that you're actually mastering some sort of thought process, perspective, or the way you're thinking about yourself and maybe the situation that you're in with regards to your love relationships. So definitely you're becoming a lot more smarter. So this would also be you learning new things in terms of reading books around relationships, or going to seminars, or having a coach, or just having a new perspective when it comes to relationships, and really kind of gathering maybe information and getting questions answered to, solidify that perspective. But there's a real mastery kind of happening here as well with Queen of Swords. So we've got the Two of Wands in the near past. So yeah, a choice to move forward, a choice to allow the past to stay in the past and to open a way to something new. Definitely an instinct feeling here. So the Ten of Swords, maybe kind of sometimes when you're brought to such a low place, there's something in you that gets up and fights and makes you get up and go and do something, or get up and make a change. That little spark of hope, that little optimism inside you, that small voice that's saying you can do this, you can move forward. I think that's kind of what's happened here. It's almost as well as like, once you've got so low, the only way is up. And in fact, the way up is much better, way better than I think what you've experienced before, especially with the Eight of Wands here as well. And the Six of Coins as well does show, it does represent success, especially when it comes to money. So money could be quite good as well. This could be a change of job, change of career, maybe for some of you as well. Maybe you're studying and you're getting your master's or your PhD, or you've just got your degree, or you've just finished learning a skill, in some sector or subject. And now is the time to really act on that. Now is the time to really start to get a feel for it, go out there into the world and actually make it happen and allow it to expand your horizons. Again, this is about expanding your horizons. Okay, so you've made that decision, you're clear on that decision right now, and you're moving forward. But still, maybe within you, everything around me when the outside is changing quite clearly, but within you there's still this juggling act going on. So we've got here the Seven of Pentacles for your intentions or what you're focused on when it comes to relationships. So it could be that you feel that it's now a waiting period. You may feel that you've done quite a lot, you've put in quite a lot of effort so far, and now it's really a time to see what comes to you. You may be waiting to see what comes to you. So you could be taking more of a backseat approach. Maybe you're kind of investing more in yourself and seeing what that attracts. This is a Taurus card, I'm quite sure as well, yeah. So yeah, you could be more kind of sitting back, seeing what comes to you, investing in yourself. I don't think you're really pursuing anything with the Seven of Coins. You're not really pursuing, you're still in that like state of flux as well. Internally, you're not really ready for change, or you're not so much not ready for change, but you're kind of in and out, playing with the idea. And then here, that's why I think that you're waiting for something, or maybe waiting for something to come to you, for waiting maybe for things to be a bit more steady, maybe within yourself as well. Maybe you want things to kind of settle down within yourself before you really make any commitments to anyone else. You maybe want to see how the cards fall currently with yourself before you take that next step. So I think you're still trying to gain a perspective. You're still trying to really see what this change might look like and then go from there. So I know this is all really vague, but it's a general reading, so it's hard to be specific. And it could be so many things. So we've got the Eight of Wands for the near future. Again, so it looks like you will actually pick up some pace in the near future and actually maybe start putting into action whatever it is you've decided to do here. Okay, so you get away from deliberating and waiting and seeing how things look now. Things have changed, and now you're like, okay, ready to move forward. Ready to move forward and try new things, feeling very optimistic and just really excited about what could be. So yeah, it's a good month, I think, for you, Pisces. Very good month. I just think there's a bit of you're coming into the month of November in a bit of a flux energy or a transitional energy. And it's only maybe, you know, as the month goes on that you start to gain more confidence in your direction and where you're going. And also get more optimistic about it as well. There could be a Virgo involved here, a Taurus, Capricorn is also here, got Aries here, Sagittarius, could also be a Leo. And then I said the air signs as well, could be Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra involved here. So I think we've got every sign apart from the Cups energy. But then I guess you're holding the cups maybe for everyone being a water sign. So let's look to see if you're in a relationship, how your partner will feel. Strength card and the Ten of Coins. Wow, okay, I'm a Pisces. Pisces this month. Yeah, your partner is definitely feeling very strongly towards you if you're in a couple. They are maybe having to show a certain amount of resilience. They're having to show a certain amount of strength with you and commitment and grown-upness. And you may be here with the Queen of Swords, maybe like not taking any prisoners, very much strong in your head game. Do you know what I mean? Like, no sweet words are going to talk you into anything. You know, you might like the sound of them, but you're able to be detached enough to know when someone's talking BS to you and when they're not. And I think this person is having to be quite strong about it, having to be careful maybe about what they say and how they say it, and not to act too much out of ego or bravado or be too forward with you. That in fact, it's like you seem to be holding a lot of the power, and for want of a better word, but holding, so that's my Pluto conjunct Venus. Relationships and power is like always interchangeable for me. But yeah, it could be that, yeah, this person kind of has to hold themselves back and act accordingly at the right time to make sure that they get this Ten of Coins with you. So there's a lot of loyalty here as well, maybe a lot of history here as well. Or again, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with, which would make it a fairly good match because Virgo is the opposite to Pisces. So this Virgo or this person period could be doing very well financially and be looking for a long-term relationship as well with you. And so therefore is having to kind of, maybe they're deliberately taking their time because they want something long-term, deliberately holding themselves back, you know, delaying pleasure. Because that's what the Strength card probably would be, is delaying pleasure, delaying, you know, pulling back and not taking action on something simply because it feels good, but to really think about what the impact of that might be. And it also shows to me, again, longevity. I just get this energy of a long term here, steadiness, steadfastness as well from your partner towards you. They could also be seeing in you as well that you're very strong and that you're holding out for your Ten of Coins. You know, and this is what you're focused on. Then got the Sun card. So we've got that Sun card now after the Ten of Swords. I was hoping we see this card. Yeah, so your partner, you know, if you're coupled, feels like the way is clear now. There is this clarity, this understanding that maybe you both have to either move away from the relationship or to move forward together, to kind of get to this Ten of Coins energy, to experience this true feeling of fulfillment and security and loyalty. I think that, you know, both of you, that a change maybe is needed. to be able to kind of move things onto the next level, more commitment, more honesty as well towards each other. I think your partner is feeling a lot of those kind of feelings and is mentally ready to move forward. Mentally is definitely ready to move forward. Very clear. And they have got a very sunny disposition, this person. They are very positive about what's going to come. Okay, so this person's not depressed, or this person is very optimistic, and they may even feel with the Sun card like they've met their soulmate. With the Ten of Coins and the Strength card as well, I am seeing that this person could be feeling that way. And maybe this person feels like it's going to be a bit of a challenge to get the relationship going, or effort will be needed, you know, and we did see that with the Strength card here. But they feel like with the Eight of Cups here that it's worth it because it takes them to their happy place, or whether that, you know, takes them to the success of this relationship as well. And they are focused, it looks like, on the Ten of Coins. So in the past, a decision was made. I think you made a decision maybe to be with this person. And I think it was a fire sign. We've got Leo coming out twice now. It could also mean, like I said, there's like a soulmate connection here. But in the past, okay, so I don't know if there was an illness here, a recovery of an illness. Maybe that's where this loyalty comes in, the Strength card as well. Talk about health, improvements on health, maybe with some of you, some of your partners, that really kind of changed things in the relationship, that made you maybe have to do things in a complete new way. That's for some of you. Otherwise, this person in the past maybe had a moment to themselves to reflect on everything that happened up until this point. So maybe October, or maybe even September, who knows how far this goes back. This is just the past energy that brought you to this point. What's brought you to this point is this person received a tower moment. They maybe had, like I said, they had bad health, or they had a life-changing experience, maybe a near-death experience, or something that really made them wake up and smell the coffee and made them realize what the truth is. Here as well with the Four of Swords and with the Sun card, what the truth is. It kind of cleared out their perspective, and they were awakened to the fact that they maybe had been living a lie, had been lying to themselves, had been, again with the Strength card here, someone who's maybe so caught up in their ego and their own kind of reality, their own bubble, they didn't maybe realize what was going on around them, and that you were maybe at a point of change. You were at a point where you were ready to explore new things. And I think here now you're like, and when I think explore new things, I think really it's about you wanting to expand when it comes to relationships, wanting to kind of take things to the next level, create more depth, more realness, honesty and integrity in your relationships, you know, have a more mature relationship. And I think time away has made them realize this, and realize how much they've been lying to themselves. So yeah, they definitely had a tower moment. And now all they want to do is get this with you. So they could now be saying, I'm sorry. You know, maybe you're saying more no. You may be kind of really making them wait, seeing how they, watching them, seeing if they have changed, seeing if they are really about this new way of life and this full commitment. And maybe you're in two minds about it on the inside. On the one hand, you could be feeling like, I'm so ready to get over this person and move on. And the other side is like, maybe they're honest, maybe they're telling the truth, maybe there is something there still to be salvaged, I don't see it stressing you out really though. And with the Ten of Swords here, which is a card about being stressed out, it could be that you're just over it. It could be that you're just really over this situation. Okay, for some of you, it could be like that, like you're just kind of over it, you're ready to start over. Or it could be that you're ready to kind of get over whatever arguments you've had and have this new beginning with this person as well, with these cards here. But there is a new day dawning for you anyway, and the worst is over for the month of November. Yeah, this person definitely had a clarity of insight though, had a flash of insight, probably through some sort of experience, you know, that made them really wake up and smell the coffee and see things clearly. So we've got the Four of Coins for what they're focused on. So again, yeah, we're seeing someone here who feels very, very attached to you. Could be a Taurus, Capricorn. Got Capricorn here now, Scorpio. It could be that yeah, this person's got quite deep feelings for you and intends, I think, to keep this bond. Yeah, they're not letting go of you, I don't think, with the Four of Coins. They feel that you are their security. They may feel that you are theirs. They may be quite possessive. They're not letting go or giving up on this. Okay. They may miss you with the Six of Cups here. They may be very focused on what you had, on the memories that you had. You know, it could also be clear to them that you've moved on as well. That's a potential here as well with the Sun of Cups. I was going to say the Sun card and Eight of Cups. You know, but they do miss you here. They do feel like there is a bond here that cannot be broken, and that they cannot let go of easily. And then we've got the Nine of Coins. So like it could be that, you know, they could just feel like, okay, well, Pisces is gone. It's the end. Could be a Virgo again. Look, we've got more Earth energy here. They could be looking at you like Pisces is just so good on their own. They're moving forward without me and they're just fine and they're happy and maybe it's over. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is the end for me and my Pisces. It could also be that, because I'm sounding quite negative, it could be that, you know, this is all quite a you know, stable relationship, and this person's very, very committed to staying with you, and that you guys are quite happy together. Maybe you're still I feel like you're still in a position, especially with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Coins, that you're still like, okay, let me really see what this person's gonna do. I want to see how this person's really gonna respond to, and you might even throw them a few curveballs, like to see how they respond and how they act to things, which may turn out to be quite positive, and you might feel like, yeah, okay, great, I've seen what I want to see, let's move forward, let's do this. And this person feels, again, with the Nine of Coins, can also show commitment, and also a feeling like they've, you know, gained you, like they've won you in a sense, or like it's a gain, like it's, yeah, like you add value to their life, you know. Yeah. And the World card would mean there's a successful completion to a situation. Maybe there's a successful completion to, you know, or an ending to being on their own, you know, as well. We've got the Emperor, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Okay. So, the Emperor card here shows you feeling quite secure, in control, clear objectives, a clear focus. You may be feeling quite detached from the situation and looking at it from more of a strategic or business-like perspective. This would also be you being very comfortable and confident in your position as well. Or you could feel like you're dealing with someone that maybe is a bit controlling, because we do have the Four of Coins here as well, which again, they're both Capricorn energies. It could easily be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, who you might find to be rigid, but still maybe is the man in your life, still I don't know why I'm getting a sense of restriction with the Emperor card, especially with the Hierophant card here as well. And the High Priestess also talks about kind of, you know, she could be quite a strict energy, a withholding. Both of these cards withhold information unless you are initiated or have proven certain things. Maybe this person feels that about you. Maybe you're being quite stubborn and unmoving and quite clear of where you're going and feeling very much in control, and this person is having to kind of prove themselves to you. This is also a soulmate connection. These two cards are very complementary, the High Priestess and the High Priest. So this person may feel like they've met their match. The High Priestess is also Pisces. I feel like this person feels like they've got something to prove to you in order to get access to you. And I also feel that this could also be talking about marriage. Maybe that's what this is as well. Maybe for some of you, this is about a commitment, about a long-term relationship, about solidifying a bond. Could also be a Taurus, actually. Got Taurus here. But it could be about making that commitment. Especially if you're a guy, you could feel like, yeah, I'm ready to kind of make that commitment and be a husband or be a boyfriend, be exclusive. But I feel like you're both, in a way, as stubborn as each other in this situation as well. I don't really see a Pisces as being stubborn most of the time, but I guess anyone can be stubborn, full stop, regardless of the sign. So, you know, it could be that there is a kind of everyone being clear of where their lines are drawn, everyone being standing strong in their own boundaries or who they are. The High Priestess, again, it can talk about secrets. So can the Hierophant. I don't know if you're both keeping secrets from each other. Or you both think you're right in some way as well. Or maybe like you're both coming, like you're kind of opposites, but very complementary in some way as well. But again, I'm seeing this person not letting go of the situation, feeling quite committed to you. And maybe, just maybe, you know, if you're part of the other story where you've moved forward without this person, you're just kind of doing it on your own, feeling confident, maybe managing your own business, your own family, things like that, that you actually are very elusive to this person. But yet they still feel in their heart that you're in a relationship, you know, that there's still something going on here, whereas you just are not really. And they may feel that you're just being secretive and just, you know, yeah, being secretive and not letting them know where you are, what you're doing, or why you're doing it. But either way, this person still feels like, regardless, we're still together. And I can see that here, that this person doesn't see you guys as being separate. And I think this person kind of feels like you're still their girl or you're still their guy, you know. All right. So they feel exactly, and they feel very optimistic with the Sun card. They feel like, yeah, it's gonna work out. We're gonna get back together. This is my woman or this is my man, and that's just how it is. And it's fine. And I'm gonna be strong. We have this kind of coins here. But you may be cutting them out. You may be, again, very deliberate in like, should I even be with this person? But it looks like you are kind of giving them half a chance to kind of show themselves. You're willing to see if they have changed or if you can make something work. But with the Ten of Swords here, again, like I'm seeing you saying, I'm done, really. So, okay, then we've got the Seven of Wands. Again, so it's like sticking, there's a very much an energy with the Emperor card and the Seven of Wands of you standing your ground, not giving in to this person. And then we've got, and that's a strong fire energy too. So it could be that you've got some planets in Aries or something, and that's probably likely because Aries comes straight after Pisces. So for some of you watching, maybe that's the case as well, that it's your Venus in Aries or your Mercury in Aries that's coming out, or something else, you know, that's being triggered here. I mean, we do have the full moon in Aries in October. So, and we are in October, so it could be that, and then we've got another moon energy here. So it could be something to do with the moon phases as well, possibly. It may be worth paying attention to what goes on maybe around the full moon, even in October if you're watching it then. Yeah. Okay, so then we've got the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups for your partner. So again, I'm getting this energy of this person who's regretful of how things went and they want to talk to you. Maybe you're not talking to them, but they're quite regretful of how things went. And I think they want to send a message to you, and they may even see you with this page energy starting over in some way, exploring new horizons, finally maybe moving on. You know, maybe this person's all this time thought, you know, if you were separated, they could be like, you know what, even though I haven't seen my Pisces for, I don't know, 3 months, you know, I know that we're going to get back together, or you know, it's only a matter of time. Maybe they realize that actually this Tower moment, all this time apart, this not speaking, it's made them realize maybe that, oh, Pisces has moved on. They've got the Two of Wands here. They're focused on their next step and they're not looking back. And then we've got the Six of Swords for you. So again, you're moving forward, moving away from troubled waters, choppy waters, finding solutions, figuring things out, mastering something mentally again with the Queen of Swords here, figuring something out. And what you figured out is allowing you to move forward away from any drama, anything that makes you upset. So there is a clarity here that's gained as well, that allows you to move forward in a way that is clear. And or maybe, you know, you figure things out with this person, you know, and that Seven of Wands is really about you defending the relationship. And you know, this could also be the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups, someone coming in to say, you know what, I'm sorry. So you might stand your ground. There may still be this kind of distance between you two, both maybe thinking you're right. Maybe this person like thinks they're right, but you know you're right, or you know what makes you happy and what's not making you happy. And you're continuing to stand your ground, and they eventually do probably back down and want to come and apologize to you with the Page of Cups through a message. and that then kind of allows some sort of maybe communication, a sharing of information with each other that kind of clarifies things and allows you to move forward. So either way, there is some sort of movement forward here with the Ten of Swords, and an ending to a difficult time, maybe of stress and separation. Okay, so that's the reading. I'm going to go ahead and take it through to Gumroad. All the links will be down below. I'm going to clarify the reading a bit further with the Rider-Waite, the Mirror Love Oracle deck, and also the Wisdom of the Oracle deck as well. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you there. If not, please do visit my website, symbolsforliving.com. I know you're going to love it. There's loads of really cool items on there for you, and it's great as well for Christmas as it's coming around, or if you've got a birthday, maybe you've got a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, or maybe even a Libra. That's got their birthday this month. That probably would love a lovely mug with their sign on it, and other interesting gifts. So yeah, please do check it out. You can also book a reading there too. So I love you so much, Pisces. Take good care, and I'll speak to you soon. All right, bye.